So it's been quite a crazy week for Formula One for the past 7 days, and yeah, there was a race too. More about that later. So, firstly, apologies for the unscripted stuff and for the poor edits. It's because I have quite a busy week and I do not have the time to perform great edits. So this is going to be completely unscripted. So okay, firstly, let me go make a tier list for the Grand Prix that just passed by. Give me a moment. Okay, so let's begin with the tier list. So S is going to be the best and D is going to be the worst. And let me start with Alex Albon. I would put him in B. He was pretty good. I mean, he was let down by his car. The Williams had a weird steering wheel issue where it was shaking too much and the drivers could not see anything on their screen, and Logan Sargent also had something with his brake balance that sent him spinning. So I'm going to put them in the middle, both of them together. So what about the Ferrari drivers? Carlos Sainz, easy S tier. Charles, I would put him in A. He was driving a car that could not brake on one wheel, which makes it pretty imbalanced. Danny Rick, he wasn't that good. These guys are pretty hard to grade because their car was kind of poop. He was kind of positive, the other guy was negative, so I would like to put him low B tier, and he would also be middle here. Alonso, high C. I mean, no, maybe it's the car's fault, not him, so I'll put him back in mid. Russell, pretty good. He was let down by his car too because they had engine cooling issues, plus they had another issue. They had issues with their power unit, so they didn't get all their power, so they were like around 6/10 down every lap. Magnussen drove very well. Like, man, the Haas had pace. They were, I think, the 6th fastest car on the grid. Crazy. And him, I would actually put him here. This is based on expectations and reality, so that's why I put him there. Lando, I would say he was pretty anonymous in the race. I'll put him here. Yeah. Lewis, he was okay. I mean, he didn't do well in qualifying, so I'll put him there. Max drove off into the distance, he did what he's supposed to do and made the soft tires last as long as the Ferrari's hards. So amazing. And he drove very well too. I'll put him there. Oops, he didn't drive. This guy, he was also okay. I would put him here. Wait, we don't have any bad drivers actually. Wait, Checo was pretty good. I'll put him here as well. I'll put him here. Yeah, that's where he fits. And Bottas was also okay. He was fine. Zhou Guanyu was better. And Yuki, I would have put him high. He drove really well. No, he drove really well. That's where I put him. So yeah, that's my tier list for the last race. Nothing too interesting happened. Lewis's battery was not working. His seat broke. George and Lewis was asked to lift in course. Max was having huge lead on Checo. So the usual stuff. I don't think anyone was bad enough to put in D tier. Everyone performed fine, their cars performed fine, most of them were let down by their machinery, and I don't think anyone did anything especially stupid. It was quite a boring race. However, now we get on to the interesting part. The news. So you guys might have heard of the Christian Horner situation that I brought up last week. So some things have started to escalate on that, because apparently now there was a Google Drive document leaked with some messages that apparently seems to be real. Don't take my word for it again. And I saw the messages too. If it was, it's a bit weird. But also, there's also rumors that Jos Verstappen had something to do, who's Max's dad, had something to do with this girl too some time ago. And basically, they all want Christian gone, and Christian doesn't want to leave the team. And now there is kind of like a Red Bull is basically being torn apart from inside. There is a rumor that Jos will help Max leave Red Bull, and Helmut Marko, who's also he's just an old man who's advising Red Bull. I don't really know what his position is. No one really knows it, but he hangs around the Red Bull garage, and he had said that he will leave, helping Max trigger an exit clause if it's needed. And also Jos and Toto were seen talking to one. Toto is the team principal of Mercedes, so there's a lot of drama going on in that direction as well. So it's all crazy things, but you know what I think about this? So this is my take from all of this. I think Jos and Toto are planning to get rid of Christian. They're like, okay, let's talk, let's just get the media to take pictures and stuff, and when they say, is it possible that Max can move there, you just go say nothing is impossible. And that is exactly what he said in his Austrian accent. I cannot mimic it, but yeah. And I'm too tired to mimic it. I've been having a busy few days. So that's why I have a minimum effort video coming up. So bear with me on this. But next week I will try my best to do something better. So that would be it. So how did my predictions go? Let me pull up my predictions. I don't think I got any of my predictions right, but wait, give me a moment. Let me pull up the results on the screen because my head kind of blacked out. That race was really boring. I tried to pay attention, but kind of lost it halfway. It was a really boring race, you have to admit. That wasn't the most interesting race ever. Nothing really happened. I thought something would happen in the end, but no, it was just like everyone knew what was gonna happen. Okay, so I have the results. My predictions were pole position, Charles Leclerc. Nope, no points there. First place, Carlos Sainz. Wrong. Second place, Sergio Perez. Correct. 1. And third place was Carlos Sainz. I predicted Lewis Hamilton. Nope, I couldn't have been further from the truth. So, nah, he was down in 7th. And fourth place, I predicted Charles Leclerc, and I was correct. Okay. And fifth place, Oscar Piastri. But no, it was George Russell. So my predictions ended up in 3rd, 2nd, 7th, 4th, and 8th. So not bad. I would take 2 out of 5 for the first race. So what about the next race? What are my predictions for the next race? I know the format is a bit messed up this week, but I'm just gonna rush into it. So this week I would predict it's a Leclerc pole. No, it's gonna be Max pole. Or should I go a bit crazy? Lando pole. Carlos Sainz P5. P4 Lando Norris. P3 Lewis Hamilton. P2 Charles Leclerc. P1 I want to say Max, but I also don't want to say Max, because if I say Max I would be like everyone else. I'd be boring. So P1 Sergio Perez. There you go. That's my predictions for next week. And yeah, I think I'm gonna end it here. I'm not gonna do a preview. If there any news comes up, I'll just make a short about it. And anyways, hope you guys enjoy the race weekend coming up next week. Have a nice race weekend. Bye.